Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they and them, non-binaries, dragons, aunts, and everybody, just everybody. We have finally made it to our destination last night. Got checked in at around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Long flight, but here, we finally made it in Cairo, Egypt, alright, where I will be doing a lot of sightseeing, seeing the 7 wonders of the world, and possibly skydiving. I don't know. I haven't booked it. I haven't really looked into it, but I know you can do it. Okay, but yeah, I've always wanted to be here. I always wanted to come here, so finally made the trip. Check-in process wasn't as dreadful as I thought. All you needed was a negative PCR test, declaration form, and of course your passport. And that was it. But what I'm going to do is get dressed and we're going to head out because I got some plans for today. And I'm taking you with me. So let's go. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's go. Wait a minute. This ain't right. This right here? No. Yeah. So that's better. Wait a minute. Now we're ready. Let's go.
You will see that they are tearing down the first row of building because they are enlarging the highway, and as a kind of compensation for the people who are living here, they have 2 options. Either they are giving them furnished house ready to move, or they give them money to buy the house that they want.
Any house, or there got to be a limit, right?
Limit. Limit.
I'm about to pick out any house.
No. Look there, they are tearing it down.
Oh, I see. I had to get the cranes way up there. That's the question. Yeah, they're tearing down that whole building. Oh wow! And just to expand the highway, and it looked big enough already.
Yeah. So the history of Egypt is divided into 3 kingdoms. Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, and the New Kingdom. And divided into 30 dynasties, royal families.
Alright.
Only kings of the Old Kingdom built their tombs in the shape of a pyramid. The Old Kingdom started from the 3rd till the 6th dynasty. So before that it was just mastabas, rectangular benches.
Yeah.
After that it was caves in the desert. Some pyramids, but later on caves in the desert. So, but from the beginning, why the ancient Egyptians built tombs for themselves?
No idea.
Because they believed in the afterlife.
They're breathing. So they built the whole...
So they want to preserve their bodies completely intact to be resurrected in the afterlife.
Alright.
At first they just dug a pit in the ground and put their bodies inside it. But they found that their bodies were attacked by wild animals like dogs, like jackals, and they want to preserve them.
Yes.
So they built something like a rectangular bench over this pit, which is known as mastaba. Later on, they want to build more than 1 mastaba over each other, forming the shape of a step pyramid, which is the first pyramid ever to be built in history, the step pyramid of King Djeser at Saqqara, 30 kilometers to the south of Giza pyramids. Dates back to the Old Kingdom, 3rd dynasty. Later on, during the 4th dynasty, they developed the shape of the pyramid to be a true pyramid, not a step pyramid. The oldest one is a step pyramid. This is a true pyramid. But why they chose the shape of the pyramid to be the tomb? Why not circle, not square? Why especially this shape?
That's what I want to know.
Because they believe that after the death of the king, he will ascend the steps of the pyramid to join God Ra in the sky, which is the main god for the ancient Egyptians that represented in the form of the sun disk. This is one reason. Second reason, they believe that when you look to the sun through the clouds, you will see the rays of the sun descending down, taking the shape of the pyramid. But why we found tombs, pyramids and temples and no houses or palaces?
Because they're like a sacred, it's a sacred ground, right? So they don't want to build residential around it?
But why we didn't discover that anywhere else?
I have no idea.
Because they did much care with the afterlife more than their life. If their houses or palaces collapsed during their lifetime, they will rebuild it again. If their tombs, pyramids or temples collapsed after their death, no one will build another one for them. So they did much care with the method of construction and with the material itself. They build their houses and palaces out of wood and mud brick, which is perishable material, doesn't live for a long time. While they build their pyramids out of stone that live, you can say, forever. When we start to talk about this pyramid belongs for one king. His name is King Cheops or Khufu. So, King Khufu rules the country for 23 years.
20, oh.
They took 20 years to build this pyramid, which refers that he started to build this pyramid from the first day when he ascended the throne, to make sure that if he died, he has his pyramid to be buried inside it. But they worked only 4 months a year, not 12 months. Because mainly, the main job or the main career for ancient Egyptians at the time, it was agriculture. But at the time, when the Nile flood, all the lands of Egypt were covered by water, so they can't work in agriculture anymore because we don't have high dam like today in Aswan, so we can't control the level of the Nile. The only solution for them is to work in the construction of the pyramid to get money for their life, because they were workers, not slaves as some people believe. But at the time there was no money system, so they got food and drinks for them and their families, not because they were slaves, but because there was no money system. If you calculate 4 months for 20 years, at the end it will be 7 years total work. The original height of this pyramid is 146 meters. But it lost 9 meters from its original height. That's why if you look to the top, you will see the top is not pointed, it's flat.
Yeah, I wonder about that. So,
Yeah.
so like, what happened to
Erosion.
Oh, erosion?
9 meters erosion by time.
But only at the top though?
At the top. And some of the outer casing.
Yeah, yeah.
So, this pyramid was built out of 2,300,000 blocks of stone. Each block of stone weighing an average.
I couldn't know.
Any guess?
20,000 pounds.
In kilograms?
I don't know, kilogram.
In tons?
7 ton?
7 tons.
7 ton?
That's good because it's from 2 to 16 tons. So it's a good guess. Your guess is the average.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Except the burial chamber of the king himself, which is built out of granite. You know granite?
Yeah.
More heavy and more hard stone.
Yeah.
Each single block of stone weighing an average
20?
50 to 80 tons. Each single block of stone. So now I can read your mind. I can see your eyes. How they build the pyramid. How they lift the stones. There are many opinions. But to be honest, no one knows for sure.
Aliens.
No, not aliens. Not aliens.
Aliens.
But the opinion which is close to truth is that they built something like cylindrical ascending rams around the pyramid. Those rams are made out of sand. They used to put each block of stone over a wooden sledge, and an ox used to pull this wooden sledge.
Alright, that makes sense.
They have to pour some liquid on the ground to make it easy to move.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
What is this liquid?
Can't be water because that dries up too quick.
Water with sand, it will be muddy, it will be harder.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't tell you.
Something we drink every day in the morning, but don't say to me coffee or tea.
Something we drink every day in the morning.
For kids.
For kids. Apple juice, orange juice?
Milk.
Milk. Milk?
Because milk is full of fats.
So what kind of milk? Like just regular
any kind of milk.
Oh, any kind of milk?
Because milk is full of fat, so it will make it easy to move and reduce friction. And after they finished, they removed all the cylindrical rams and they started to polish the pyramid from outside. When we start to talk about the internal design of the pyramid, when you go through this entrance, you will go through a horizontal corridor leading to a descending corridor, leading to another horizontal corridor, leading to just blind passage. Later on, they left this blind passage and cut a hole in the roof of the descending corridor, leading to a descending corridor, an ascending corridor, leading to another horizontal corridor, leading to what mistakenly known as Queen's Chamber. But in fact, it wasn't the Queen's chamber because only one body was buried inside this pyramid.
On this whole entire period.
Yeah, pyramid, yeah. Which is the body of?
I think I know, but I don't want to say it and get it wrong. So
Yeah. Say.
I'm not done. I don't want to say it.
Starts with Khufu.
Who?
Khufu. Cheops.
Oh, I would have gotten it wrong. I would have gotten it wrong. I guarantee you I would have gotten it wrong.
Cheops.
All right.
So you have to remember all the information because after the end of the tour there will be an exam.
An exam?
You have to pass the exam, otherwise no transfer back to the hotel. You will stay here.
They got Ubers out here, right? I call an Uber up.
Later on, they left this room and continued the ascending corridor leading to a grand gallery leading to the main burial chamber of the king himself, which is built out of granite. Over the burial chamber, they built 9 small compartments. The roof of the 9th one is vaulted like English house to reduce the pressure of the pyramid to protect it from being collapsed.
Sound like a maze up in
Yeah, because this is the most important point for them inside the pyramid.
All right.
So you will go up to here till the entrance and you will go down from the other side. I'm going to meet you on the other side.
All right. I need to do more working out.
Here we found one statue for the king. This statue, until today, is still displayed in the Egyptian Museum that you are going to see tomorrow in the Egyptian Museum.
All right.
Now this well is known as wishing well. If you have wish, you can throw money and your wish will come true. But in my opinion, when you throw money here, the wish of this guardian will come true. He's going to collect your money.
Oh.
This temple is a shape T letter, like letter T in English.
Letter T.
Yeah. They used it for mummification and purification. Mummification, as you know, the ancient Egyptians believed in the afterlife, so they want to preserve their bodies completely intact to be resurrected. The only way for that is mummification, by extracting all the internal organs except one organ they left it inside the body.
The heart.
Why?
I don't know.
Because they believed in something called final judgment. They believed that after the death of the king, they will put the heart of the king in one side of a scale. In the other side, feather for an ostrich, which is a symbol of goddess Ma'at, goddess of justice. If the heart is lighter, this refers that he was good king during his lifetime, he will go to paradise, joining God Osiris. If the heart is heavier, this refers that he was bad king during his lifetime. So as a kind of punishment for him, there is an animal, it's called Amam. It's not real animal, it's lion body and crocodile head. He will come and eat his heart. So no second life for him.
All right. So that's why they leave the heart in.
Yeah. So
Alright.
this is mummification. Then purification by washing the body from inside and sprinkle perfume and essence inside the body to make it smell good. Then wrap it in cotton and linen sheets and transfer it through the causeway that connects this valley temple with the mortar temple. Then transfer him inside the pyramid and no one can go inside the pyramid after the death of the king.
عمال اقول يا رب وراح اقول